Am I about to bash the keto diet? Yes. Oh yes. Because it can't be good for your gut health, your gut microbiome. If we look at the science, there's just no way. It's the worst thing you can do. I get it, right? You've gone keto and you've got lots of energy, you've lost loads of weight because you've stopped eating so many calories and junk food, and you feel great, right? And this must be the diet for you and you want to keep doing it. I want to challenge your beliefs, so hear me out. Just quickly, my name is Joe. I'm a dietitian, science-based. We help clients with their digestive issues. So yeah, if you're following a keto, very low carb diet, or you're just curious about it and you're also interested in gut health, okay, and the gut microbiome, then please make sure you pay attention in this video. And at the end, actually, I do have a guide about the gut microbiome and what you can do to optimize it, I suppose we can call it. So I'll let you know about that at the end. So all the researchers, everyone agrees that a healthy, diverse gut microbiome is really important for our well-being. It's affecting hormone regulation, inflammatory responses, mental health is a big one. And then of course, physical health, potentially indirectly affecting weight management, energy, etc. And here's the thing, the gut microbiome, where bacteria is like a large portion of that, the good bacteria there, they ferment or feed what they need to survive and reproduce and be healthy. They eat certain fibers. We call them prebiotic fibers, okay? Let's just call them fiber. So this fiber comes from carbohydrate food. That's the only place we get fiber. It's like the starchy, strawy part. If you think about like sugar cane, the fibers there, that's like what fiber is in food. It comes from these carbohydrate plant food sources. You can't get them from fat or from protein. Now, of course, a keto diet or a very low carb diet is a very low carb diet. Therefore, a very low fiber diet. Therefore, very low in prebiotic fibers that the bacteria in the gut microbiome need to survive and thrive. And if we're talking about very low carb diets or being in ketosis, you're looking at less than 20% of your calories from carbohydrates. That leaves very little room, if any, for fruits, a lot of vegetables, and certainly not like cereals and grains. Again, it's these plant foods that have the fiber, the prebiotic fibers in them that your gut needs. And they've started studying this. So looking at participants in studies following a ketogenic diet and the diversity of the gut microbiome, and they see even after 4 weeks, it's significantly decreased. Like they can see it clearly in the participants following a ketogenic low carb diet versus the control group who are just eating a regular diet, we say, with 50-60% of calories coming from carbohydrates. And then the other thing is why would you continually follow a diet that doesn't allow you to eat fun foods? Like, food is more than just the calories and nutrition. Food is like social interaction, and food is fun, and food can be pleasure. And if you're following a diet that doesn't allow any carbohydrates, eliminates so much of the foods we can eat, especially the fun things and the treats, should we say. Why would you do that? Especially when you can live optimally and be at optimal health and have a diet that includes these fun foods and includes carbohydrates, within reason and not being gluttonous or anything, but it's what's it called? A false dichotomy. You don't have to get rid of carbs to achieve that health goal you want, especially not long term. But in the short term, you can and lose the weight or feel better. But you can also get to this goal while still eating these foods. You just need to be taught how to do that, to achieve that balance. And come on, for real, you're telling me you don't want to eat French fries sometimes, or ice cream, or pizza? Come on. So anyway, to bring it back full circle, very low carb, it's not good for the diversity of your gut bacteria, the gut microbiome, because there is not enough prebiotic fibers going into your digestive tract for them to feed on or to ferment, and therefore is going to have negative consequences down the track. And research starts to see that now, because really people haven't been doing the keto diet very long. It was made for treating epilepsy, and now it has become more mainstream for weight loss and all these things. But there are, of course, 1,000 ways to skin a cat. There are so many other ways you can get your health goal. And I just think that if you're going very low carb, there's so many things to think about, obviously, particularly gut health and your gut microbiome, which I think a lot of people have not been aware of. Anywho, like I promised, I have a guide all about gut microbiome, like what it is, what you should be doing for it, and what to sort of avoid to nurture and optimize it, I guess we could say. If you want that, just comment microbiome in the comments, and that way I can send it to you. And if you enjoyed this, you found it useful, please give us a thumbs up or a heart.